up, Chris? How are you doing? You good?
Good day for you.
I'm very good, and welcome to the Domestic Cup, Subbuteo Collectors Cup, Round 2 on Game of the Day.
Game of the Day.
So we've got some action-packed games for you, Christopher, this time, which is very, very good. So let's start at one of the Game of the Days. Would you like to go down to the Estadio Bielsa first, or would you like to go to the Game of the Day arena?
Let's go to the Game of the Day arena.
Well, in that case, then, we shall come down this way to the Game of the Day arena.
Okay, on the way.
And we've got Arsenal against Spurs.
As if this game couldn't get any bigger, it's the Subbuteo Collectors Cup second round. Tottenham Hotspur against Arsenal. What a massive game this is. Not only is it the magic of the cup, but it's also a North London derby. Tottenham Hotspur currently in Division 3. Arsenal in Division 1. This is going to be a massive game. We can look at the Arsenal manager there and Mr. Giorino waiting by his bench. The teams are ready to go. Tim Osbot is ready to blow the whistle shortly. We're just panning around looking at the players now. Tottenham line up in a 3-5-2. Arsenal going for a 4-3-3 formation with the invincible team, or the team 2 years previous to that, and they are off. Oh, Wiltord has been fouled here. But I think Youngberg's in support. The referee's played advantage. Shoots, it's a goal. It's snuck into the left of Gazaniga. It's in. It's 1-0. It's the Swede. It's the red striped devil. It is 1-0. What a goal that is. He runs over to his bench. They are delighted with that one. What a way to start the derby. Long ball up front by Seaman. Henry runs onto it. Gazaniga saves well.
Tottenham now getting a bit of a groove. Moving down. Bale's on the wing here. Can he make anything of it? Oh, Ashley Cole has messed that one up. He's given him an opportunity. Oh, and he shoots, but it's well stopped there, putting a foot in there from the centre-back. Spurs, Seaman has stopped that very nicely. Clutched into his hands and he clears away. Tottenham coming forward again though. Dyer with a little bit of room. Shoots! And he's stopped by Campbell. Oh no, he looks in a bit of trouble here. He's absolutely thundered into him. I think, is he out? I don't know. The doctor's on the pitch now. Look at that, the ball's in the stand. But the fans are stunned. Looking at this, look at this. The referee's not sure here. The trainer's on. David Seaman's overlooking his man. Eric Dyer's having a word to apologise. He looks up, he looks okay. But the referee's not allowing him on the pitch. Oh, no, go with the speed. It's a goal. Dele Alli has scored off the corner. He's rolled up. What a guy. It's gone in, snuck in, and he's been on the end of it. No Son Campbell there. You'd think he would be the man that would stop a cross like that. But he's nowhere to be seen, and Tottenham have levelled it. Look at that, the Arsenal players are furious. They're talking to Tim Osbot saying, why is he on the pitch? Why haven't you allowed him some room? It's a concussion. But those are the rules. One man down in the centre area. And they are 1-1. Tottenham now trying to move forward, find some space, but that's well shut down there. Second half, here comes Wiltord of all players. Sylvain Wiltord gets a bit of a room. That's a foul, that surely. It is, yes. I think he looks in a little bit of trouble there, and it's a yellow card there. It's a bad foul, chopping him as he's going through. Ball play back to Seaman. Seaman knocks it forward. Who can he find? It's on onto it, but that's a great save by Gazaniga, holding strong there. You've got to watch. He has lightning pace, and he can punish you anywhere on this field.
Wiltord now. Corner played across. Ball forward. It's Henry shoot! And it's Henry! What a finish that is! He's snuck it over Gazaniga. It's 2-1. Who else would it be but the king, number 14? Straight over to the fans. Gazaniga not looking pleased with himself there. Just out. Then he's celebrating. The fans are delighted. His fellow teammates are delighted, and you'd think that maybe they can hang on now. But it's a goal, it's 3. Wiltord scores. Oh, but wait, no, it's not. No, the referee's blown. I think it's a yellow card as well. I don't know if that was warranted, but they're saying there's a foul in the build-up. And yeah, there it is. He's clearly wiped out with a reckless challenge, wiped out the centre-back. And he's booked for that one. Maybe a bit harsh, but it's definitely what it is. Move forward now. Bale on the wing. Trying to find a little bit of room. And he has support from them. Saved so well. Right at the end. God, that's a fantastic save. What fantastic positioning there. And to clear the ball away. Let's see that again. And Seaman with really strong hands, showing him why he's England's number 1. And that's the whistle. Tim Ospot blows for full time. 2-1. The Arsenal bench are delighted. They go through to the quarter-finals. Mr. Gerino not happy there, but we'll hear more from him later. But what a game that was, and deserving of a derby spectacular.
Togetherness. The second half was very hard. I saw some players in the limits of their condition, in the limits of their physicality. I was even scared by some of them. Minute 88, 89, still sprinting, still trying, and that gives me a painful feeling because I feel for them.
Wow, Christopher. Arsenal then are through to the quarter-finals.
Mention there, big North London derby. Tense crowd. Good game in the end. A slow start to the game, I felt, but some good talking points. A bit of argy-bargy at the end. And
definitely, yeah. Well, instead of going to the end, let's start you at the beginning. What a run from Frederick Ljungberg to support Henry coming down there. Ran down the right, saw his opportunity, stuck it in the goal 1-0. He's
classic red striped Ljungberg guy, yeah. The Swedish red stripe kind of
Ljungberg
rooster.
guy. Oh,
Ljungberg,
yeah, Frederick Ljungberg, absolute legend.
Yeah,
right. Well,
this rooster comb. Ljungberg. No.
Cut that out. That is, but yeah, Tottenham though quite lively. I mean, talk me through. After watching it, talk me through the first goal. Then I mean, Sol Campbell has been done so well to block the shot in the first place, which would look like destined for the goal.
He's taking it in the head. Yeah. I mean, he's not the brightest spark anyway, so there must be quite a kind of a conversation on the touchline as to whether he knocked out or he's just a bit slow as normal. But he took it full in the face, off the pitch. You've got to be careful with concussion these days. And the right decision, I think. The right decision. You can't have him straight back in the pitch. They had a chance to substitute if they needed be, didn't they? But they didn't do. Down to 10 men. Classic corner from the Hotspur.
Big Chris style. On the break.
I wasn't going to say that, but yeah,
it is iconic for you.
Iconic. I think that Gerino guy has been watching my training sessions with his binoculars.
No wonder they're doing crap in the league then.
Yeah. Nothing new.
Yeah. But it's a great goal. But like saying it, gone off with a concussion. Was the referee right to do that? Was it? I mean, has he applied the laws correctly there? Because what he's done as well is he's left you, if you've got 3 defensive flicks to defend a corner, he's left you 1 flick short there because you've got to flick somebody else in from midfield who might not necessarily make the ground and therefore leaves that attacker open. With Sol Campbell on the pitch, is that a goal?
He might have stood in front of the next one and bashed him on the head as well, might it? I guess. But don't be quoting rule books, Dave. I've watched you play Subbuteo. You've watched me. Roebuck. Hey, we've been to that before, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we've done that joke already.
Hey, no, a knockout blow for Arsenal. Hey, I'm explaining that for you. Yeah.
No, it worked if they'd have got out, but they went through.
A knockout blow them being the equaliser.
Okay.
Still
It's not your
standard.
best work. It's not your best work.
I've
Would
got
you like
worse.
me to cut that out, or would you like me to leave that in?
I've got worse about it. You always got the best bits there anyway.
Oh, here we go.
Hey,
From that game, a big one, and it was nice to hear from Giorino at the end there as well.
yeah. I've not heard the comments yet because you have not overdubbed it, but yeah, nice to hear from Giorino. Yes, but yes. Did he get the accent done and everything? Yes,
Oh, I admit it.
my name is Giorino.
I might leave it as a surprise for you for when you have to watch the episode. When you have to watch the episode on YouTube, because I may have a different trick up my sleeve.
Oh, hey. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You keep me in the dark, Dave. That's fine. The old mushroom syndrome.
Indeed. Right, brushing over that as well.
Indeed. Moving quickly along.
Well, press for time. Don't want to be taking too much time up talking. Moving on, we have got the rest of the games then. Highlights from the Game of the Day arena. And we are starting with Manchester United against Wolves.
Wolverhampton Wanderers took on Manchester United. These days, this is a very entertaining tie between the two sides, and the Subbuteo world just as entertaining, with Andy Cole opening the scoring for Manchester United early on. Wolverhampton Wanderers, though, however, shut up shop towards the end, manages to score a goal through Carl Court in the second half. Manchester could not break them, though, near the end, and a fantastic save by Carter Keane near the end forced it to penalties, where it goes on a coin toss to which way the goalkeeper dives and which corner that player has to shoot in. Manchester were lethal in the penalties. However, in the third penalty, Wolverhampton Wanderers making a big mistake. United, though, didn't look like faltering. Till the very near second to last penalty, where Roy Keane was saved onto the post, but then Wolverhampton Wanderers stuck theirs wide, which left Dennis Irwin, of all people, to score to go through. Birmingham City, looking very fine in their half decal kit, took on Leicester City, who were wearing the standard pink away change strip for the series, and it was very, very different result than you'd expect here. Birmingham came close a couple of times, but Leicester took the spoils and absolutely thumped Birmingham throughout this contest. The first goal chipped over there, as you've just seen. Birmingham trying to come back, but unable to beat the defence or the goalkeeper. And Leicester, as a formality, finished off the game at the end by slotting it into the bottom corner. Bradford City met up with Newcastle United in the round of 16 for the Subbuteo Collectors' Cup, and it was a very, very interesting game indeed. Newcastle came close first, but they always looked threatening, and Bradford did very, very well to hold them off, but unfortunately conceded right at the start. However, Walsh in the goal made some great saves the rest of the game. Bradford did hit back though, and a wonderful chip over the goalkeeper levelled the score, until who else but Alan Shearer snuck down the other end and made it 2-1.
Well, Manchester United then leaving that one late. A tough game, having to win on penalties in the end.
Incredible, they even got a penalty, Man United. Never get penalties, do they?
Not this era team, apparently. Not this era.
No, okay. Yeah. Last minute kind of stuff. Wolves in the Division 3 for ourselves. Manchester United still clinging on to life in Division 1. So you'd expect an easy ride for them, wouldn't you, really?
But they managed to pull through, which is the most important thing, wasn't it? So,
yeah, for them it was, yeah.
Okay, well, there we go. I mean, there's nothing much to say about from that. But if we go on to Newcastle against Bradford City, Let's name a player from Newcastle in 2002.
Probably not, he's gone, isn't he?
Alan Shearer, there you go. Alan
Okay.
Shearer. He was indeed.
Okay.
Came up with the goods right at the end of the game there. Bradford City, though, giving Newcastle the scare, but Shearer obviously pulling it back to win for Newcastle 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, Shearer's been a great player over the years in real life, and obviously committed to the Subbuteo world. He's doing okay as well. Used to hate him playing against Leeds, though. He did me head in. Oh, he hurt me, referee. Oh, I'm falling over. Free kick. Give over, Alan, you big lad.
Well, didn't he? Who was it that he did in? He did something in. Was it against Leicester? Was it against Leicester? And he basically just kicked someone in the chest when they were down on floor next to him. Who was that? Do you remember? Was that Robbie Savage or somebody?
Oh, yeah, in which case probably deserved it. But yeah.
Well, yeah.
Give him one from me, Alan.
Well, I always remember that time that that referee decided to give a decision really fast with his arm and accidentally smacked Robbie Savage in the face. And it's like, that was definitely... You knew he was there. You must have done. The last game, talking then, Birmingham against Leicester. Leicester coming away with that. Birmingham City having the decal doctrine, and Leicester City for Kit Clash having to go with the pink standard away strip, and Leicester coming off on top there.
Yeah, we like a bit of pink for our away strip, don't it? It's a good uniform thing. Teams do adopt it these days, don't they?
Indeed,
like the pink final used to be like a newspaper after football games before. All the big match of the day stuff, all the highlights on Sky. Used to get a newspaper on the way back from footy. The pink final, pink final, pink final. I think there's about in green in Leeds, but used to have the results just about at the end of the. But anyway, I digress. Leicester, yeah, fair enough.
Indeed. Well, now we've spent time at the Game of the Day arena. Let's head down to the Estadio Bielsa then, and we've got the Game of the Day, the second one.
Oh, this way.
We've got
crack on.
We've got the second Game of the Day, and we have the Kit Clash on Stoke City against Sheffield United.
That the kit man. What's going on there?
Well, it's a lovely day down at the Estadio Bielsa. It is Game of the Day Part 2. It is the Domestic Cup Round 2 of the Subbuteo Collectors Cup. And Stoke City and Sheffield United looking rather similar here. Oh, I think the referee sent them back in. That's a bit of a gaff, is that? Stoke, the team to have to go back in. And, yeah, look at that. A little bit embarrassed there, I think, of all things. So they're into the changing rooms. What are they going to do? They've looked around. There's a man called Colourfield at the door. He seems to have knocked on. He's got a bag. Or rather a box, would we say. And they've changed strips. Stoke City, Colourfield has provided a Stoke City away change for the team. And don't they look ruddy marvellous? They look absolutely spiffing as they come back out to a roar from the fans. They're happy to see him back in. There's some sarcastic clapping coming from the crowd. But now we can get things going. Sheffield United. Oh, Big Chris is still at the side of the pitch. That's very interesting. And Stoke City going head-to-head for a place in the quarter-finals. The Kit Clash derby begins. Stoke now, what a ball forward that is. Is he going to hit it on the move? He shoots, he's in the post. Oh, how has he missed that? He got right through. Took the defence apart. And he cannot capitalise. That is unlucky. Oh my goodness me, I think it's a foul, it's a penalty. It is, the referee's giving it. Goodness me. Well, we'll have to look back at that. There's no VAR, but is there any contact there? I don't know, but the fans aren't happy. The players aren't happy. And it's a goal. And Sheffield United are 1-up. Goodness me, what a turn-up this is. Oh, and Sheffield trying to make it 2. There's a great save by Jack Butland there. Sheffield coming again now, really trying to cement this lead. Moves on. Oh, and that is poor by Akinbaye. Stoke now come forward. Here they go. Shoot, it's a goal. It's 1-1. And the fans will think that's justice for what happened with the penalty, whether it was a foul or not. And look at that, they're celebrating in front of Bob. They're going to be absolutely delighted with that one. Graham Paul trying to control it. 1-1. Moving the ball forward. Oh, he's touching there. Should he? I don't know, but they're battling for it. He's managed to keep it. That's a fantastic bit of play from the Stoke player. I really should do my research and find out more player names before I start games. But he hits the ball. Shoots, it's a goal. Stoke have turned it around. Potentially injustice from the penalty. They turned it around, they equalised. They scored a second, and that's the game. They've won 2-1. They go through. They advance to the quarter-finals. Sheffield United dumped out in almighty fashion. But the Potters have really cooked something up there in their kiln, and they go through. Let's see what they get next in the
I
tournament.
cannot believe that the referee allowed both teams to walk out in their home strips. What a disaster.
Yeah, he tried to cover his embarrassment, didn't he? But I mean, blimey, I'm surprised the referee wasn't wearing bloody red and white stripes as well. Having looked at the results, I guess Sheffield United might think he was, but no, that's just ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, it's not good planning from the teams, to be fair. And when we drew the cup fixture, it was noticed that there would be a potential kick class.
We had a saviour, did we not, Mr. Christopher?
Oh, yeah, did we ever, Dave? Blimey.
And we had
Colourfield, who does these incredible, just incredible paint jobs. It's like, how's he done that? He's just out there, and it's just brilliant. And he offered to send us a Stoke away team he'd done. Problem solved. So precious about this team. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's incredible. But hey, first bit of action for it, maybe. So Colourfield saved the day.
He did indeed. Well, we'll put his details out in the description.
Saved the referee's embarrassment. Saved the referee's bloody embarrassment.
But guys, if you are watching this, please do. I'll put his Twitter link down. Please do go check him out, because the stuff he does is just bonkers, isn't it? It's just next level, isn't it?
Top draw, yeah. It's top draw, yeah. Right up
yeah,
there,
really good. There are some proper talented painters out there. And like I said, we've lucky enough to be on What's His Show recently, and Colourfield donating the kit as well for us to borrow. Donated. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah. A permanent borrow.
You're not having it back. What kit? Hey?
But no, a massive thank you to Colourfield for giving us that one as a lend, and I'm sure Mr. Christopher will send it back when he can bear to part with it.
Stop looking at it and being jealous of it.
But what we will do now.
What a game, though. And get that nonsense out of the way. Stoke eventually turned up in a suitable kit and a decent game. Bit of a dodgy penalty for Sheffield to start the game.
Very, very dodgy. I mean, this is the thing that we've been looking at now. At the moment, because it's the cup, there's no video assistant referee. Is it? There's no.
No.
Oh, that's the Yaboa mug. I wonder why. But no, is it? So no. Assistant. But no, the video assistant referee not available for the cup games, so there was no watching that back. And right decision or wrong decision?
Tale of two tales, really. Because in reality, the striker hit the defender before he got to the ball. But I wasn't filming at that time. You know, remiss of me. The cameras were elsewhere. There was a fuffle in the crowd. She was mainly clothed, but a fuffle in the crowd. So a Brazilian in the crowd, and cameraman distracted. So in a moment of recreation, I had about 2 or 3 goes that I couldn't recreate the incident near enough. But I thought, oh, sorry, Dave won't even notice anyway. But he did, obviously. So
did the eagle eye, yeah. So when you saw a Brazilian in the crowd, have you just been shaving yourself a bit weird again, or is it? Oh God! I don't know if it's true now, because he's got no say to it. He's just going.
I don't know what it means.
I don't know if it's true. I don't know what it means.
It's those classic games, the international games, where there's some talented international football going on. But when Brazil are playing, the cameraman's always in the bloody crowd. Stop it! You're a grown man. Well, yeah, I suppose, yeah. You're married.
Man on a diet can still look at the sweet trolley. Well, moving on though, very quickly before we get ourselves into some sort of a If we go back to your days of Guitar Zone, getting us all in a say the wrong
Let's go
thing to the bearer.
motorboating on, Dave. Let's motorboat on to the next topic.
Reading against Bristol City.
Talking of Bristols. Oh, stop it, Dave.
Oh, fine-tune these, please. Right, so let's move on. Reading against Bristol City. Start our games off for the roundup of highlights down at the Estadio Bielsa.
Reading hosted Bristol City down at the Estadio Bielsa, once again having to borrow the downward stripes, not the across ones, as the Reading kit happened to be in the Game of the Day arena. But coming very close, Adam Lafondra smashing it off the crossbar. Bristol then came on the attack. A lovely move from a corner ball, just going wide, until Simon Church banged one in from a free kick to make it 1-0. Bristol did not hang around though, making it 1-1. And both teams tried, but ultimately it went down to the penalty shootout. Bristol City scored theirs, and Reading, Ian Hart of all players, missed his penalty, trying to hit it down the middle. Bristol going through. Two Division 2 Subbuteo teams, two top-level elite teams in real life, and never ever does it disappoint when these two come together. Manchester City scored early on, just squirming one over the line. Sadio Mane then came really close, and Liverpool kept going, but Jordan Henderson finally broke the deadlock to make it 1-1. City kept coming forward though, and eventually Kevin De Bruyne from range stuck one in and secured the points to make it 2-1. Everton came down to the Estadio Bielsa to host Leeds United, who were the away drawn team in this one. Everton must have had some nerves pre-match before they played this one. And indeed, Leeds United struck early. Not just once, but twice. And then a third time with a wonderfully curled in Pablo Hernandez free kick. Free kicks always worthy of a rewatch, and this one never disappointed. And from there they seem to maintain their dominance, although Jordan Pickford seemed to wake up a little bit. Leeds coming close again, just trying to batter the door down constantly. Then Everton had a go, and Kiko Casillas saved wonderfully. But the defence ultimately held firm. And even a last minute chance, it didn't matter. 3-0 to Leeds United, and a visit from Big Chris. I wonder why he was here. Is there drama to follow?
Bristol having to rely on penalties then to beat Reading, but nevertheless they keep marching on.
Do indeed, yeah. 10's penalty shootout. Reading missed early doors. Then Bristol missed one towards the end. It came down to the last penalties, and good save by the keeper. Poor penalty, good save. Hard to tell really, but pressure told in the end, and Bristol probably deserved to go through on merit.
Indeed. Well, Manchester City against Liverpool, another classic game between those two teams. Very tense, very tight, but Man City just getting the better of it. Yeah,
dominated the early stages, but Liverpool pulled them back, and anyone's game at the end, but on Man City winning.
Indeed. Well, and the last game...
I've run out of cliches, Dave.
And the last game... Everton against Leeds United. Leeds United continuing their impressive form and taking 3 goals and going through the quarterfinals. Impressive stuff, almost right from the kickoff, really. Stop looking like that, Dave. I'm not. And an appearance from a pitch invasion from Big Chris as well. Yeah, a bit of controversy at the end. I mean, it was a comprehensive victory in the end. Everton pressing, trying to get something out of the game. But if you watch the last goal, Alioski scored at the end. It was only him in the Everton half. It's a long ball clearance forward. Alioski 3-0, and then on the way off the pitch, there's Big Chris in his Leeds scarf. What's he doing there though? Why haven't the stewards stopped him? Yeah, is he there as a fan? Is he scouting?
Has he been approached? Who knows, man?
We have just finished off the round of 16, so now we've got the exciting part, the quarterfinals, the round of 8. Big Chris, where's the bucket? Hey, is he there? Here's one I prepared earlier.
Number 16. Oh.
Right, sort the numbers out. We have got the draw. How we'll do this? In the draw, all the games I've written down will go 1 to 8 for the winners down the games, yeah?
Yeah. Are you telling me,
So,
the audience?
Well, a bit of both, really. Hey. So, welcome to Game of the Day quarter-final draw. And here we have Big Chris. Or is it Big Chris?
No.
Who knows?
Hey,
Who knows?
man.
It could be anyone. It
Hey,
could be
man, celebrity draw, man. Rock and roll.
So an anonymous man, thank you very much for coming along and taking a busy time out of your schedule to be all rock and roll and super cool. And
I would hate to have longer because I'd be like this all the time.
stay in character.
Anyway.
Stay in character.
Hey, man, I got the numbers. You got the rock. I got the roll.
Oh no. I'm regretting this already. Go on then. And the first one is
Hey, man, top of the pops, number 1.
is it actually number 1 as well? That will be
Yeah,
Bristol
dude.
City. Shake your bucket.
Steady on. That's what one of the groupies told me. Oh,
No.
number 8, one chunky lady.
Number 8, Stoke
Pull out a
City.
Rosie.
Whole lot of Stoke City.
A lot of Stoke City. Don't stoke that city, baby. Number 4. 4.
Arsenal.
We'll be playing in the soccer game. Number 7.
Leicester City.
Next out of the hat, Dave. Number 3.
Leeds United.
Wow, those guys from Leeds. They are awesome. They're going to play. Number 2.
Manchester City.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And number 6.
Manchester United.
Never heard of those guys. They're going to play number 5.
Newcastle.
Away.
They are away. So we have got.
I'm away on tour, man. Catch you later.
So we have got Bristol. Come back.
Didn't
Oh,
I
he's
say
back, Christopher. Honestly, you should have seen the draw. Oh God, it was a brilliant draw, and I recovered that quite well. I'm quite impressed.
got my bucket
But there was
empty.
just some guy. There's some guy who's emptied your bucket. Honestly, he's gone that way. Be careful. He's not tampering with your wife's bucket as well. Can't trust them rock and rollers. Well, we've got Bristol City against Stoke City. You stoked for that
2
one?
cities. Yeah.
Indeed. We'll see how it goes. Arsenal against Leicester.
Fancy Arsenal for that one.
Potentially so, but anything can happen.
Yeah.
Leeds United against Manchester City.
Ooh. In real terms, a top of the table clash, but with Man City being in good.
Dream
Could
on.
be Bielsa
But
derby.
Manchester, and then Manchester. No, Bielsa and Pep, yeah. And then Manchester United and Newcastle.
Bit of tense game there, actually. I think Newcastle will be up for that game at Old Trafford.
I reckon so indeed. Right, well, Mr. Christopher, though, as
That's the game. That's the game if you're going to play that of the wibbly wobbly bases.
Well, it is indeed. But I have a little bit of news for you, because the way things are going and the way things are easing off, which means that now, providing...
Are you replacing me?
It's not you, it's me. The noise. So the way it's going is now is the way that things are easing and different stuff, which means that we have now got access, and especially by the time this rolls around on the schedule, we will be able to play these games in person.
Come on, bring it on.
So, Mr. Christopher, we are now going to be able to start meeting in person as things are lifting and easing. So, hopefully,
I hope so.
So this one's round of 16. So, I think potentially we'll double check on how things, unless anything else changes in the interim, you never know, that we should hopefully be able to meet next week for the league. Or maybe if not, it will be potentially the week after, but irrespective, we shall be back. We shall be back very shortly. And then it starts being not just solo, where you're playing against yourself, against two teams. It's me against thee. All to play for.
Don't play with yourself.
The unpredictability, especially not your father, the unpredictability of the suppressed memories of the coin toss. The coin toss decides
You'll be tossing
who
it.
picks who controls which team, and the league is now, in theory, everything is back up in the air, and it depends on how we play against one another.
Tension, proper tension.
The excitement is back, Christopher. Papa.
Oh.